All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful they got them pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful they, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. And what I want to get into this morning, various topics, going into different things. But the main thing, I want to harp on is that it's all worked out. Everything is already worked out, and it's in the favor of the elect. What we have to understand, the Lord, matter of fact, let me get that in the book of Isaiah 54, because there was a time where the Lord was pissed at us, man. He was angry at us, man, for our disobedience. Okay, but we coming into a transition where we're transitioning from being under the Lord's anger to his favor. The hopeful elect is making that transition from, being under the wrath of the Lord to the favor of the Lord. Okay, and things are working in our favor, and that's why we see everything happening in the world. It's in favor of the elect. Okay, everything that we see, we need this man to come with the CBDC. Okay, which is going to usher in the MOTB. All right, that CHIP. We need, all right, these nations to go to war. We need the economy to crash. We need these things. All these things work in our favor. you know. So everything is already worked out, and what we're seeing real time is the Lord working, all right, on behalf of the elect's sake. As the scriptures say, he's taking the time short. You got Esau scientists, saying how the world is spinning faster. Well, guess what? That's the Lord's favor. He's shortening this thing up, okay? Because let's say you're doing a prison sentence, all right, and you have a lawyer on the outside, still working your case, and he's able to shorten your time. Well, that's favor. He's able to deal with the judge. You know, pull your case back up. All right, show that you've been having good behavior, and he's able to what shorten your time. Well, our obedience within this grace period is like the Lord honoring, good behavior. Like in prison, you can get out, a little early for good behavior. Well, our obedience and our steadfast and our faithfulness and our labors, is like the Lord is shortening up this time, man, for good behavior, you know. But at the end of the day, we're transitioning from, the Lord's anger to the Lord's favor, you know, and that's why everything is working for us, man. Now this is Isaiah um 54, okay. All right, and I started 56. Yeah, Isaiah 54 and verse 6. It says, "For the Lord have called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, a wife, all right, of youth, when thou wast refused, said thy power." And I want to read the NLT, Isaiah 54 and 6. "For the Lord has called you back from your grief, as though you were a young wife abandoned by her husband, says your power." And the elect is the bride of Yahweh by Shema Shai, and we was abandoned for our disobedience, but now the Lord is bringing us back in, okay? And we have to have a mindset that the Lord got it worked out, okay? The Lord don't want us here worrying, man. He got it worked out. That's just like a husband. He doesn't want his wife, in the house panicking how things gonna get handled. He's out there handling those things. He's thinking about that when you sleep. Your husband, if you got a decent man, he's always thinking about, okay, all the situations and problems. Men are built for that. Men are built to play out these scenarios. Men are strategic, you know, than a normal man, not these look bugged out, matriarch niggas of today. Okay, but a functioning man, a developed man, adult man, especially an Israelite man, he's strategic. So he's always thinking of strategies, and ways to sustain the house, to sustain, circumstances, to deal with, problems that could arise. A man is always thinking of those things, man. Okay? And the things that a woman, find herself panicking over, the husband already had that figured out. Okay? And that's how it is with the elect and the Most High. The Most High thought about all this before he created anything. The Most High had this all thought out before we was created. And we're going to get that, you know? So when you keep reading, it says Isaiah 54 and 6, it says, "For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercy will I gather thee," man. So we're being gathered first by this word. So for a moment we was forsaken, but now with great mercies the Lord is gathering. So us being able to gather, like right now, this is a gathering. Yahweh Shai is behind this. We're able to be edified, to congregate and be edified, man. That's the Lord mercy. This is favor. Okay? This wasn't going on in the 20s. Okay, the 1800s. Okay, 1700s. This wasn't going on. Okay? But now the Lord has made these things possible and convenience, because this technology was created for the gospel, man. Like the main thing, this technology was created for the satellites, okay? The the internet, okay? Blue letter, all these things was created for pushing his word, man. Okay? So the Lord has made it convenient because the Lord is gathering, his people. He's gathering his elect. All right. So he was pissed, and we didn't have no access to him, man. As men, all right, we was like we was banished. You go into a king will banish his son if his son was rebellious. Like just because you're born okay to a king, you don't automatically just get to rule. A lot of times you will have to be proven. Okay, and if you show misconduct, hey, the king will banish your ass, man. He'll cut you out the succession. He'll skip over you and go to the next brother in line, or okay, a nephew. But we was like pretty much as sons of God we was banished because the Lord was angry. you know. But we began to prove ourselves as we're proving ourselves within this grace period. The Lord is pulling us back in, man. Okay, so now the Lord is dealing with us in His mercy. Okay, 144. 40 people watching. 14 likes. Hey, that's that favor. So when we see 144 everywhere, that's the Lord's favor because through that government, okay, the Lord is going to have favor, all right, on the whole of Israel, man. Okay, through that government under Yahushua. You see, Isaiah 54 and 7, it says, "For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, says the Lord thy Redeemer." Okay, so we coming into the Lord's everlasting kindness, man. And see, this time we'll never fall away from our power. We'll never be in bad standards. Under the new covenant, all right, that's going to be ushered in with the second coming of Yahushua. We're going to be changed, man, because the everlasting favor comes with us being changed, man. All right, we're going to have the laws within our inward parts, man. Okay, and those new bodies are going to be fully programmed in righteousness, man. And that's why there is no way, Okay, as an Israelite, we should take on the programming of this devil. You see, this sea help is this man pretty much wants to just fully put you under his program. It ain't enough that, the majority of our people are already enchanted and bugged out. You see, because he wants to stop what was. See, he. This word, all right, the scriptures speak about how the prophets was like a secret weapon of the Lord. Okay, and see, Esau never wants, all right, to be any resistance to his rulership like it is now. Like he doesn't want this to ever happen again. And that's why he's trying to go, affect your DNA and mRNA. He's trying to, uh, you know, control you with the C help, programmable money, social credit score. Okay, the device he want to put in your forehead, control your thoughts. Like he wants everyone in full subjection under the order of the beast, man. That's why it's called the MOTB. He wants to fully brand you. And if you're not with being fully submissive to the beast, he doesn't want you on the earth, man. Okay, this is what his devil is going with. Like this, this, this spiritual rebellion of the truth is a major problem for this man and his empire, man. Okay, so he wants to download, he wants to, fully subjugate you to the beast, man. Nah, man, we gonna wait on Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna be fully, okay, in sync with our power. You know, like how these different devices sync your Bluetooth. Well, guess what? The Israelites, we're gonna be fully synced to the Heavenly Father. That's why Yahweh Shai prayed in John 17. He was like he pretty much how the Heavenly Father is in Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is in us. Okay, that's why you go here. Let's get this. So the Heavenly Father is in Yahweh Shai, is in and Yahweh Shai is in us. That means look, we're gonna be fully synced. Because right now it's processing. Like you could be syncing some. It'll show a percentage. Until when it's fully synced. Well, we're going through that process. Okay, we're gonna prove it. But let's get this. As I said, it's First John. All right, that's why I said various topics, man. We just roll in the spirit. First John 4:4 says, "Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world." Okay, so if Yahweh Shai is in us, and the Most High in Yahweh Shai, okay, we have the Son and the Father, and that's why Yahweh Shai said you can't go to the Father directly. The Father is in me. The Father in me. So if you don't accept me, you can't deal with the Father. The only way that the Spirit of the Most High can dwell is through Yahweh Shai. That's the only way the Spirit of the Most High dwells, okay, amongst his men is through Yahweh Shai, man. And those men, they push down their influence. If they have a woman, the woman, she's somewhat in order, they push that on the woman, that influence on the woman, and she be covered. Okay? This is First John 4, chapter 4, verse 4 in the NLT. It says, "But ye belong to the Most High, my dear children. You have already won the victory over those people, man." And we have a victory over this, man. He said, "We have already won the victory." See, the victory is already won. We just gotta believe that, man. We just gotta keep that faith. And whatever situation we in, the Lord got that mapped out. You know, we shouldn't afflict ourselves in our own mind, thinking what if, we see certain prophecies happening. It's like, damn, you know, like, especially, with women, because women, they situation are a little more complicated, man. Like, dealing with women, they be in some hell of a situations, man. You like, goddamn, but the Lord gonna work that out, man. It's already worked out. Don't destroy yourself in your own counsel, man. It's all mapped out. We get into it a little more, but finish this. First John 4:4 says, "But ye belong to the Most High, my dear children. You have already won a victory over those people, because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world." So Esau Edom is the God of this world, and he has jurisdiction on the non-elect, but over the elect, he has no authority. We have a greater spirit in us than the spirit, all right? Hey, the spirit of Satan that's in Esau Edom that runs this world. Guess what? Yahweh Shai has authority over Satan. Okay? So if Yahweh Shai is in us, okay, the spirit that's within us is greater than the spirit that runs this current world. That's why these things don't have a hold on us like they used to, man. It's certain things that we become dead to. We still have, struggles in the flesh. You know, each believer, to their own degree. What they're certain. But these things, as we walk in the spirit on a daily basis, man, you know, these things are losing its power over us, man, because greater, all right, the spirit that's within us, the spirit of Yahweh Shai is greater than these things, man. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai has no desire for this world. So as we, evolve in Yahweh Shai, okay, we lose desires for this world. We're coming up under a new programming, okay, in righteousness, man. We're not operating off the program of darkness, okay? That's why you go here to Philippians 1. It's the book of Philippians chapter 1, verse 6 said, "Being confident of this very thing, that he which have begun a good work in you will perform it unto the day of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." So we have to be confident, all right, have faith that the Lord is dealing. The Lord, like, we should be able to see progress, the way that we act. That's why the Lord, he brings us through cycles of hell. That's why you find yourself, in a similar situation that you was in 4 or 5 months ago. The Lord trying to see how much we've grown in those 4 or 5 months. How we're gonna react, and we should be seeing progress, man. And that's the Lord dealing. He begun a good work when we believed and we repented. That's when the Yahweh Shai began to work. Because for the Lord to work, we had to submit. In order, we have this. Hey, that fear goes into that reverence. So the fear of the Lord. Okay, when you go here, matter of fact, and we're gonna read that in the NLT too. Baratazah. But let's go here to let's go here to the book of Sirach 25 and I think it's 12. Yeah, Sirach 25 and 12 it said, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love." Okay, and love, puts us in a position of favor, but their fear is going to their reverence. And when the Lord sees that we reverence his ways above the ways of this world, you know, when it will, as we stop getting lineups as men, like that's a token that, okay, we reverence what the Lord wants above what the world accepts. We stop celebrating these holidays. That's us showing that we reverence what the Lord wants above what the world wants. Okay? We stop, eating a certain way. That's us showing reverence. Like, nah, we have a high reverence for our power to where we choose his ways above this world. And that's when the Lord starts showing favor. Studying to show ourselves approved, really getting into the scriptures as men. The Lord honors that, man, because he's saying, okay, he could be, because we in America. America still, still popping. Okay? You in America, man, you can drive 10, 15 minutes and be on the scene, chilling. Okay? But the Lord see the sacrifices of you know, brothers, really getting into this word, really getting into prophecy, man, really getting into these things, and that's us showing that no, we reverence, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai over this world. A woman that's in order under her husband, a sister that's in order under her husband, or if you don't have, a husband, you in this truth, you're a single sister. The fact that you're saving yourself, you know, shows that look, I reverence Yahweh Bashim Al Shai above what's acceptable in this world, you know. So the fear of the Lord, that reverence, that high reverence, is the beginning of His love. When we start operating in the fear of the Lord, man, what He wants, okay, and damn the being ridiculed, because this world, makes fun of, you a Jake that ain't with adultery, that you square, and you know, you're not, chasing the bag. They call you a bum because you ain't all about the bag, 24/7. Which there's nothing wrong with money, and everyone has their portion, okay. And then, like I say, you got brothers and sisters, man, that hey, you know, they gonna have this world's goods. The Lord gonna have them in particular positions, you know. But we're not obsessed with these things, man. Okay? And in this world, you a bum, what I think the country and this community say, y'all GMS niggas done gave up on life. Why? Because we don't chase this world riches. Okay? We're responsible men. Okay? We're not in the soup line. Okay? Hey, we're taken care of, man. We're good. Okay? So as we fear Yahweh by Shema Al Shai, we operate in that fear, and we'll take the ridicule that come with it, man. Okay? We're not ashamed of what the Bible say. Anything that the Bible says, man, because these are the ways of Yahweh by Shema Al Shai. Anything that's written in this Bible, we should have full confidence that it's better than this BS that exists now, man. Okay? So this is Rock 25:12 said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. And see, the Lord loves to see his people have faith, man. He loves to see us operate in faith, making decisions in faith. And whenever we do something, we do it in faith. Whatever it is, man. Okay? Even in our day to day, operate in faith, man. Okay? If you got a business, operate that business in faith, man. You doing something new, you starting a new career, new venture, move in faith. Have full confidence that hey, we Israelites, man. And plus, we're Israelites that's in favor with the Most High. Okay? Hey, we'll be loved of Yahweh Shai if we're of the elect, man. Okay? So we have, hey, people talk about friends in high places. Well, look, our father and our big brother is in high places. They in the highest place. Okay, so and whatever we doing, man, hey, move in faith. Like that's something I've been learning, these last few years, man, to operate in faith, man. You know, whatever it is, man, move in faith, man, and grab it by the horns, man. you know, like we Israelites, man, we great. We great at everything we do, especially if we're doing it, in under the order of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay, this is Philippians 1:6. It says, Philippians 1:6 said, and I am certain that the Most High who began the good work within you will continue, all right, his work until it is finally finished on the day when Yahweh Shah Hamashiach returns. So another thing that keeps us, that builds faith is being occupied within our life, man. Whatever our lot is, man, as a brother, each men have different, offices within the camp, but whatever our lot is, be engulfed in it, man, and that builds faith, because the Lord, we're, we're making ourselves accessible for the Lord to deal with us, to build us up, you know, And we can't. That's why we can't be too distracted with this world because the Lord is building. You know, we want to be accessible so Yahweh Shai can deal. You see, so one of the things, and I'm just saying from my personal experience that helped me is to be engulfed in this thing, man. Each, brother according to their portion, you know, but to be engulfed in your life, and that's the phase one. To be engulfed in your life is finding your life, man. What interests you, man? What's your gift? What comes easy to you in this ministry, man? You know, you brothers, and you sisters, man. Sisters got, cause you Israelite women, so you gonna have talent, man. Okay, you the best. You gotta understand, like being an Israelite, the Lord made us the best versions, okay, of people in the earth. The Israelite man is the best version of a man in the earth. Like his ceiling is different than other men. That's why Jake make the most out of nothing, cause his ceiling is different. Okay, you women, all right, you daughters of Zion, like y'all ceiling different. Y'all got a skill set that's above, okay, all the other women in the earth. You know, so we have to operate from that perspective. You see, we got to operate, from that perspective, man. Of like we are the sons and daughters of the Most High, man. Okay, so that's why Esau he loves to paint Jake in this negative base light. You look at that's why nigga. I'm trying to separate much as possible from nigga culture, man. As much as possible from nigga culture. Because Esau wants us to operate on that base level. He wants to, because he wants to, because pretty you look at it now, he wants the Israelite man to either be a serial killer of his own people or alphabet, okay? And with the woman, all right, the woman, the women that are coming from nigga culture, they're not even women anymore. They're actual savages, man. Like they're straight beasts. They're operating as a beast, man. Okay? Like all they rap about is lewdness. Okay? And Esau knows who we are, and he wants to hire people to operate on this very base and low level. Okay? But nah, man, when we come back into Yahweh Shema Shai, we begin to elevate, man. You know? And it ain't anything like we just look at, oh, we better. We look down on Jake, man. We just know, look, we on another wave, man. We operate on another frequency, man. Keep that bass ass shit over there, man. You know? Nah, man. We're becoming new creatures, man. Okay? So yeah, man, the Lord is doing a mighty work within us, man. And the Lord got this thing figured out, man. That's why you go to Ephesians 1, you know. So I know I'm all over the place. I pray that, these points, are driving home. you know, like these points are hitting home, man. You see? Let's let's get the book of Ephesians chapter 1, all right, verse 3. It says, "Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach." All right? So we're blessed, with spiritual blessings in heavenly places, man. Like we have gifts directly from the spiritual realm. We have access from the spiritual realm. You know, that's why the Lord control all the components that's around us, man. That's why I say operate in faith. The Lord can, it can be, let's say you putting a bid in for a contract, all right, and it's 1,000 people. Well, guess what? The Lord put the spirit, on the person giving the contract, man, to have a liking unto you, man. And I know it be the Lord, like certain people, that's in certain positions, man. They would always have a liking for me. Like they would just instantly have a liking to me, man. And that's the Lord. You see, like he controls the spirits of men. That's why scripture say, "For man ways please the Lord, even his enemies, all right, will be at peace with him." Like the Lord is all about honoring, you know, obedience, man, and faith. The Lord honors that in the earth, like how we maneuver in the earth. That directly affects our relationship, all right, with Yahweh Shema Shai in the spiritual realm. Okay, and He shows it around us, man. you know. So it's good to operate just in faith, man. Move in faith. Okay, everything we do, man, every decision should be rooted in faith. Okay, and and it says verse 4. It says, according as He have chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love. So the Lord already had all this figured out. He had everything figured out before we was even brought forth, man. Before we was created, before the world was created, before existence was brought forth, the Lord had this thing figured out. It's all worked out, you know. And there's rest, man. All right, because I had um I had bought a stone yesterday. I'll probably go get the rest of them because um they was pretty cheap. They were like 75% off, man. Matter of fact, Lord will, if they there Monday, I'm gonna go get the rest of them. But it's a zebra calcite stone. I wanted to look it up real quick. It's called a zebra calcite stone. So I had looked up the benefits, and one of the things, all right, um, let's see, just want to look it up real quick. Zebra calcite. So when you go into it, um, all right, so you go into the zebra calcite. It says instilling a strong sense of self. This uplifting stone invites you to embrace all the beautiful quirks and qualities that define your uniqueness, activating and clearing all the chakras. Zebra calcite restores balance to your body as it redirects your energy into the most effective and positive way. Okay? And it says it helps let go of your worries, all right? Which ultimately, like Elder Kazak always goes into, him and Elder Zahab, how these stones are the most highest technology, man. And even with these stones, it's all glory and praise goes to Yahweh Shema Shai. And we do these things in faith, okay? It says, activating and clearing all chakras. And it says, when your body is in less stress, that's improved physical health, and that's one of the things, like lately, I just, because like I said, I'm very industrious and systematic. Like I operate off systems. Some brothers can freestyle, kind of freelance how they move. I can't do that. Like it don't work for me. I gotta have systems. You know, that's how I operate. And I plan things out, and sometimes things don't go to my plan. And what I've learned is to, instead of panicking or you know feeling frustrated, is to like, nah, just roll with it. Whatever the Lord got set up. Like whatever the Lord want, just keep moving forward. Like my thing is, I'm just keep moving forward, keep doing what I can do, what I can control, focus on it, and the Lord always works it out in my favor, man. Every time, every time, man. It can look a certain way, and instead of just instantly going into this just crazy, go get it mode like I usually do, just go into this crazy, try to be three people, try to be a one man army, like nah, man, just you know keep doing, just stay consistent, you know. That's one of the things. Like even when you talk to a lot of these motivational speakers, or these workout guys. That's what I want to say. These workout guys, and they'll say, consistency is better than intensity. Because you can have these intense workouts, but if you're not consistent, it really doesn't benefit. But if you just have these consistent, workouts or consistent, um, with your business, whatever you're doing, then you start seeing results. It will take a little longer, but then when the results start hitting, they start hitting consistently, man. So, yeah, man, consistency, is over intensity, But that zebra calcite stone, like I said, Lord willing, I'm gonna sleep with it on the pillow tonight, and I'll let y'all know how it go. But it's a I think it'd be a good investment, zebra calcite, you know. Um, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I looked up the benefits, but back in Ephesians chapter 1 verse 5, it says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, and it's all the Lord's will, like, and then you gotta think, the Lord don't owe nobody nothing, okay? He doesn't owe anybody anything. He created existence for us to enjoy, the fact that we have existence, you know, we forever in debt to the Most High, through his son Yahweh Shai, the fact that he created existence, man. Okay? So, he's not indebted to anyone that the scriptures go into. So this is all the Lord's good pleasure, man. Because this is what he wants to do. There's another thing. We don't want to have that entitled. Because that's another thing with niggas, man. Niggas are entitled, man. You know? Niggas are entitled. You see? No, all this is because of Lord's good pleasure, man. Okay? So you go into the word predestined in the Greek, priorizo, priorizo, and it says to predetermine, to decide beforehand, to foreordain, to appoint beforehand. So the Lord got it determined, man. He already got the victory. How we gonna win? Because each believer, Jacob trouble is gonna be different, but it's already written in the script for us to win. Okay, no matter what the situation, you gotta understand, the Lord likes suspense. That's why He did that deliverance from Egypt like He did. Okay, He had us in a place where you had a body of water, a large body of water, and you had a military pursuing us, man. The Lord, He liked that suspense. Okay, those three Hebrew boys that got through in the furnace, man. All right, Mishael, Hananiah, and Azariah. The Hebrew names. I like to say their Hebrew names. I don't like saying those Babylonian slave names because you go into those names. He go into, you know, he go into, because our names had meanings. You know, so you go into those names, they had meanings. All right, but the point is, like, imagine the suspense of them being led to that fire. You gotta understand, they feeling that fire a way off. They probably, I think they probably sweating. You see, but the Lord came through. Like the Lord loves suspense. You know, when King David, you know, when he dealt with Goliath, that was suspenseful, man. King David could have died. Okay, but he operated in faith. You know, and he fully in King David embodied, like, I'm the son of God. Who is this heathen? Okay, he didn't give a damn about King David. He didn't care. Like King David didn't care about Goliath track record. You know, his his career. As a soldier, that didn't matter. I'm the son. I'm the son of God. I know what my power can do, you know. So King David, hey, he didn't look at, failure. Failure wasn't on his mind, and he spoke like, boy, I'm finna, you know, boy, I'm finna kill you, boy. Like King David, like, boy, I'm finna have your head. You done. You know, Goliath was defeated before the fight begun. King David already knew, like, look, man, I'm finna send you to the spirit realm, my boy. You a heathen, and you talking against our power, And what is Esau doing? Look how he's talking against our power. Look at the wickedness that he's making a standing in the earth, man. He done. Okay? We don't give a damn what he got. That's why I don't like I know brothers, Esau was giving him a sword and he got the top military equipment and all this and which is true. And he been dominating the earth. But now we in a time where that shit don't even matter no more. You know? That sword is finna play out. Okay? And Iran showing them that. Okay? That Iron Dome trash. Okay? That Patriot missile defense system trash. All right? That THAAD missile defense system trash. And I do mean trash, man. The IDF military strategy trash. Okay? The personnel that they got in the military trash. Okay? American personnel in the military trash. Okay? These dogs finna lose, man. And when it comes to the will of the Lord and prophecy, that don't even matter. Okay? But yeah, man, you go into Daniel, the first chapter, Daniel 1 and 6. It says, now among these were the children of Judah, Daniel, all right, which is, I think, Daniel Allah, all right, and then you have Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, all right. So I didn't want to get those names. It's Daniel 1 and 6. So we know Daniel, all right, in the Hebrew, is done, Ya Allah, all right, with God is my judge, okay? And that's the one thing you gotta understand. We serve a righteous judge. We serve a righteous judge, man, and he's gonna do good by those that serve him, man. You know, Hananiah, all right, in Hebrew is uh, Hanan, Nayah, all right, and it goes into the Most High has favor. You see, as we were speaking about favor, the Spirit brought that out. The Most High has favor. So, Hanan, Nayah, all right, Hanan, Nayah, all right, goes into the Most High has favor. Then you go into Mishael, which is Maya Sha'al, all right, and it goes into who is what God is, okay? Hey, then that's us being conformed to Yahushua, and Yahushua is what? The express image of the Father, all right? So, Mishael, Maya, Maya, Sha'ala, Maya, Sha'ala, okay? Maya is either Maya Sha'al or Maya Sha'ala. But Maya Sha'al, we'll say Maya Sha'al. Okay? But it says who is what God is, and it's the sons becoming likened unto the Father. And how do we become likened unto the Father? Becoming likened unto, all right, the Son, which it was predestined for particular men to become likened unto the Son, and by default, it's making us likened unto the Father. All right, this is the book of let's get that. Let's get Romans 8. Romans 8 and 20, 20. Right? You gotta read 28 too. And we know that all things work together for the Most High to them that love. So like it says, and we know all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to His purpose, for whom He did foreknow, predestined. He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of His Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Okay? So it was already predestinated for particular men to be conformed to Yahushua, man. Okay? And if you full of gimmicks, I don't care how many debates and how many precepts you know. That's not the end all be all, the measurement of Yahushua. Because Jake no precepts, okay, will be full of gimmicks, okay, full of gray areas, full of disorder, still worship street culture. Okay, that's not Yahushua. That's not being conformed to Yahushua. Being conformed to Yahushua is on and off camera, man. Okay, but going back to uh, this word, this Mishael, all right, which is Maya Sha'al, which who is what God is. Okay, and then you got Azariah, all right, which is Atazar, Atazaria, Artazaria, which is Yahweh has helped. Yahweh has helped. Okay? Get that word Azar, yeah, Atazaria. Okay, yep. Yahweh has helped. Okay? And we know the Lord, he's going to be a present help in a time of trouble. And whatever situation, we in, the Lord got that figured out, man. You know? Now, guys, I know, especially with, like, you think about your children or whatever. Because at the end of the day, we got to count the cost and we got to know that it's going to be families delivered together and it's going to be families separated in these times. The Lord going to change it up. The Lord got to set up for the elect to win, no matter what situation they're in. Okay? Well, I think the only thing we can do is just lean into our lot. you know, whatever the gift that the Lord has, and if we don't know it, pray for it. Like the brother Elder Bunyamyan, he one of the heads down here in the Mississippi camp. He's always praying. He always goes into how he's praying for the Lord to show him what he want him to do. Show me what you want from me in this time frame. You know, and you pray and the Lord starts showing you. Like the Lord has been blankly showing me what he's been wanting me to do, man. And the thing is to lean into it, okay? And hey, like you gotta be obsessed with this thing, man, to a degree, because we know it's a balance to everything, man. All right, but with this truth, man, hey, we gotta be obsessed with this thing, man. you know, like I put up a little short on TikTok, and this guy was speaking about, when you have a passion for something, people, they applaud you, when you have a passion for something, you know. But when you become obsessed with something, people start to look at you like you doing too much. Like, nah, you crazy about this thing. Like, what, then you start to look weird to people when you really become obsessed with something. Then you be missing the action, and with me, like, it ain't the thing is that I don't, like, I just try to avoid, my outside family, you know. It's just I be so consumed in this, especially with the things that's going on now. I'm so consumed with this, man, to like I just honestly don't be having time, man. It ain't no hard feelings, it ain't no, I hate y'all niggas over there. Speaking with the fam, I just don't have time. Like I rather, you know, be looked at funny, or be ridiculed by, the family or whatever, than to miss out on the opportunity to please the Lord, man. You know? So let's get this here, man. We'll end it here. All right, I think the point been made. Um, it's the book of Jeremiah, all right, 29 and 11. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." And give you an expected end. So the Lord already has an expected end, for the believers. No matter what situation they're in, the Lord gonna put all of us in a position to win. No matter what the current circumstances is now, keep doing we gotta just keep doing what we know was right. Keep doing what's within our power, growing in our light, growing in Yahweh Shai, you know, growing in what a man of the Lord is, growing in what a woman is, okay? Growing in these things, man. All right, and let the Lord judge in righteousness, man. Like these, it's already worked out. The victory is already worked out, man. The Most High, he's never scratching his head trying to figure out what to do about this situation or that situation. He's never, there's never a moment where he's doing it. Okay, it's all worked out, man. So, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified, man. You know, and the water, Yahweh Shem Shah for the spirit, to do this lesson, man. Because it's all driven by Yahweh Shah, man. I know I need to hear it, brothers, sisters need to hear it, and it's all driven by Yahweh Shah, the Lord. He's going to feed his body what it needs, you know. The Lord going to feed his body. So, yeah, man, with that, Shalom, Bible ball soon.